Good day, everyone. This is Melanie from Asian International College, and thank you very much for joining us for our podcast series on Netiquette. So, before we start, we would like to ask what is Netiquette? So, Netiquette is the short for net etiquette and refers to the rules for good online behavior. Although the principles of online communications are pretty similar to those for face to face conversations, there are some differences. For example, other people can't see the expression on your face or hear your voice, so what you write will set the tone of the conversation. One of the tips that we could share for practicing good netiquette would be to acknowledge, thank, and support people. So people can't see you nod, smile, or frown when they read your messages. So if they do not get any acknowledgement, they may feel ignored and be discouraged from contributing further. So why not just send a short reply to keep the conversation going? If the online group is small, this will make a big difference. Also consider acknowledging before deferring. Before you disagree with someone, try to summarize the other person's point in your own words. Then they will know that you're trying to understand them and will be more likely to take your view seriously. Otherwise, you risk talking at each other rather than to each other. You may also consider to make your perspective clear and try to avoid speaking in an impersonal way using phrases like, this is the way it is, or it is a fact that. Using such statements will make your message sound dogmatic and leaves no room for anyone's perspective. Instead, you may start a conversation saying, I think. So if you're presenting someone else's view, say so, perhaps by a quote and acknowledgement. Emotions can be easily understood when you can't see the faces or body language. People may not realize that you're joking, and one person's joke may sometimes seem offensive to someone else. So, smileys or emoticons, such as using colons, brackets, can be used to express your feelings. So many online forums, including ours on the learning management system, will allow you to use graphic emoticons to express a variety of emotions. You will see your faculty using a lot of emoticons in our discussion board posts as well. You should also be aware of your audience, as people from widely differing cultures and backgrounds may read what you write online. So what you find funny, again, may be offensive to them. Finally, do not write in capital letters or uppercase. It will look like you are shouting. Another tip that we could share on practicing good netiquette would be to avoid flaming. If you read something that offends you or upsets you, it is very tempting to dash off a reply and just hit send. But don't. Online discussion seems to be particularly prone to such flames. Often a breach of netiquette will escalate in a flaming spiral of angry messages. So if you feel your temperature rising as you write, save your messages, take a break, or sleep on it, but just don't hit send until the next day. So before we leave you in this podcast, we'd like to share some final advice. Firstly, to keep the subject and pick the right forum for your contribution. So before you write a message, take time to see what is being discussed and how it has been discussed. Lurking around on an online platform is quite acceptable. Keep your messages short because you do not want your friends to be reading large chunks of text on screen. Write a good subject title. People often haven't got time to read the messages unless the subject title looks interesting or relevant. So keep to one subject, one topic of discussion per message. Lastly, when replying to a message, only quote the part of the earlier message if you need to. Do not include everything or the message just gets longer and longer. All right, thank you for your time, and we look forward to reproducing the next podcast for your learning needs. Thank you and have a good day.